mission, let's go. 저 건물을 찾으러.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anggun Safitri, and here I want to present about my mini research. And my mini research is about error analysis on argumentative essay written by the semester 5 of English department students at Raden Intan State Islamic University in the academic year of 2021-2022. And in this mini research, there will be 5 chapters that I will explain one by one. The first is chapter 1. In the chapter 1, there will be 6 aspects that I'll explain. The first is background of the problem. As learning students in the university, sometimes they make some errors while they are writing an essay. The writer was interested to analyze the student error in writing argumentative essay. The writer wants to identify the errors which occurred on argumentative essay written by the 5th semester of English department student at Raden Intan State Islamic University so that the lecturers know their student weakness and improve their teaching process in order to prevent the same cases happen. The second is limitation of the problem. The researchers limit the research focus on error analysis on essay written by the semester 5 of English department student at Raden Intan State Islamic University in the academic year of 2021 and 2022. And the object of the research is the students' argumentative essays. And then the third is formulation of the problem. Based on the limitation of the data, the researchers found the problem formulation are: the first, what are the types of errors made by English department student in writing argumentative essay at Raden Intan State Islamic University? And the second is, what are the common errors made by English department student in writing argumentative essay at Raden Intan State Islamic University? Next is objective of the research. Based on the problem formulation, it can be concluded that the objective of this research is to know the error analysis on argumentative essay written by the semester 5 of English department student at Raden Intan State Islamic University in the academic year of 2021-2022. Next is significance of the research. The first is theoretical significance. To the English department, this research is expected to provide information about error analysis on argumentative essay written by the 5th semester of English department student in learning English. The second is practical significance. For English teacher, the result of this study can be an information that the lecturer know their student weakness and improve their teaching process in order to prevent the same cases happen. And for the student, it is hoped that this research can have a positive impact on student and help student improve their writing skill by error that they made. And for the other researchers, this research is expected to be a reference for further research related to error analysis on argumentative essay writing. And the last one is scope of research. The scope of this study focus on error type based on the surface strategy taxonomy on argumentative essay written by the semester 5 of English department students at Raden Intan State Islamic University in the academic year of 2021-2022. Next is chapter 2. In the chapter 2, there will be 2 aspects that I'll explain. The first is relevant research. There are several research done by the researchers in finding error made by the university student in writing argumentative essay. One of the researchers is Rahayu, 2014. In her research entitled Error Analysis of the 4th semester student of English Department of University Muhammadiyah Malang in writing argumentative paragraph, she analyzed the error using taxonomist purpose by Dooley and focus in errors which categories as surface strategy taxonomy and communicative effect taxonomy. For in the surface strategy taxonomy, there are the errors related to subject-verb, agreement, and sentence. For the communicative effect taxonomy, they are errors related to the translational signal. On the other hand, Rosa, 2005, in her research, Error Analysis in Writing Argumentative Essay, found that the errors made by the second-year student of English Department of Padang State University. And the second is theoretical framework. The first, writing. There are many definitions of writing which the writer got according to some expert. Writing can be called as communication tool. Weichel 2009 denotes that it plays a significant role not only in giving information but also in transforming knowledge to create a new knowledge. The second is argumentative essay. The argumentative is a genre of writing that required that student to investigate a topic, collect, generate, and evaluate evidence and establish the position on the topic in a concise manner. And the third is characteristic of argumentative essay. Argumentative essays is not just stop in explaining, informing, and divining. The writer should make supporting statement or paragraph to support a debatable point or defend a position and persuade the readers to adopt a certain position or act by underlying relationally an ideology about what makes sense and what doesn't. And then next is error analysis. Definition of error analysis. Error analysis is one of the most influential theories of second language acquisition as it is concerned with the analysis of the error committed by language to learners by explaining the identified error through comparing the learner's acquired norms with the target language norms. Next is types of error. The most useful and commonly used for the descriptive classification of errors are the four taxonomies proposed by Dule. But here, the writer just focused on one taxonomies, that is surface strategy taxonomies. On surface strategy taxonomies, there will be four aspects that will be analyzed. The first is omission, the second is addition, the third is misformation, and the last one is misordering. Next is chapter 3. In the chapter 3, there will be 5 aspects that I'll explain. The first is research design. The applied research method of this research was qualitative descriptive research design. The researchers used qualitative research design because it was not dealing with statistical analysis. It means that the result of qualitative research is framed by using word or statement rather than numbers. And the second is research subject. The subject of this research was the student in Class D at Raden Intan State Islamic University in the academic year of 2021-2022, which the total number of students were 20 students. The third is research instrument. The instrument of this research were document analysis. By using those instruments, the researcher could confine the readers that the data were valid and clear to be presented. Next, data collection. In this research, the researchers presented the data in the form of description. The source data of this research were 20 students in academic year 2021-2022 at Class D of English Department at Raden Intan State Islamic University under one lecturer. The data of this research were the students' error and the common errors in writing argumentative essay. The data were obtained from the document analysis. Apaan tuh artinya? The data were obtained from the document analysis. The procedure of collecting data were arranged as follows. The first, the result of the students' argumentative essays writing were collected by the researchers. And the second, the error made by the student in their argumentative essays were analyzed by the researcher. And the third is the common error made by the student in their argumentative essays were determined by the researcher. And then the last one is data analysis. The data are analyzed step by step as follows. The first, collecting the data from the students of writing class at English Language Education Department of Raden Intan State Islamic University in the form of argumentative essays writing. The second, identifying the error in student argumentative essays writing. And the third is classifying the type of error made by the student of writing class at English Language Education Department of Raden Intan State Islamic University in the form of argumentative essays writing. Fourth, find out the common errors made by the students of writing class at English Language Education Department of Raden Intan State Islamic University in the form of argumentative essays writing. And the last one is drawing conclusion based on the collecting data. Next is chapter 4. In the chapter 4, we will discuss about result and the discussion of the research. Based on the finding acknowledged in the previous discussion, there were some errors committed by the 5th semester student of English Education Study Program of Raden Intan State Islamic University. The errors which occurred in their argumentative essays were various, yet the errors were not evenly done. It was found out that the student commit all the kinds of errors which frequently obscure the meaning of the sentence. Moreover, the kind of errors mostly done by the student is grammar. This finding implies that students do not comprehend the grammar rules well yet. Okay, now is the last chapter, that is chapter 5, conclusion. From the result of the research, the conclusion are: the first, it was found out that students commit all kinds of error, which are categorized into two different error classifications, although the error were not evenly done. And the second are, the possible causes of the errors committed by the student in their essays are their carelessness, their habit to overgeneralize the structure of English sentence or English grammar rules in general, and their first language interference. And the third are, the kinds of error mostly found in the sentence essay are grammar, linguistic error taxonomies, and omission, surface strategy taxonomy. And then the last one, the possible ways to eliminate errors committed by the student are by trying to review some material concerning the use of connectors or subordinate, conjunction, acknowledging the translation theories, and reading kinds of essays as many as possible. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thanks for your nice attention. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.